The Company Man is a 2D action adventure where you can hit your crazy coworkers with a keyboard and shoot your evil bosses with emails. And if you do it well enough, you can rise to the ranks and become the new CEO. Finally, I have a game that understands how I want to climb through the corporate ladders. The Company Man does a lot of things well but tends to struggle with the same things that most 2D platformers do. So let's run them down. Now, first of all, the artwork and animations are basically the best part. The developers really went all in and created an animation style that sets the Company Man apart from all of those in the same genre. It's so well animated that I would really believe if you told me there was a professional anime studio behind it. The art style really suits the hilarious storyline and never becomes a drag. The dialogue is worth a chuckle once or twice, but the humor is hidden away in how the developers portray stereotypical employees and divisions, like for example displaying an accountant as men swimming through piles of paper, or call center employees breathing fire. Now on top of that, things like drinking of coffee to regain health points keeps the story light-hearted. But where Company Man struggles is the gameplay. Now the level design is fairly simple. Push the lever and jump on a new platform that shows up, don't get hit by the falling objects, and avoid the spikes. The levels are fairly straightforward and never offer any lore, hidden power-ups, or secret rooms to visit. Unless you run into closed doors that can only be opened by defeating a new type of enemy, you can basically rush through the levels all the way to the end. Now fortunately, the bosses offer more of a challenge than the enemies that protect their rooms, though after some pattern recognition, it's rather easy to figure them out. But each time you defeat a boss, you gain a new type of weapon to mess around with, though they aren't all as useful. In addition, you get a coffee coupon that you can spend on upgrades to your health, energy for projectiles, or the ability to heal yourself by defeating enemies. Now, this last one becomes almost a necessity when the checkpoints in later levels become more rare each level you go up. Unfortunately, these things do not add to any replayability because you can't go for certain builds. Let's talk about the technical side of the game. Now, I have waited a few days before testing the game because I ran into some bugs that either would reset the level entirely when fighting the boss or just didn't let me start the game at all. Now, fortunately, since launch, the developers fixed all the bugs with patches, at least all bugs that I personally ran into. But on the technical side, there is one thing I do really want to mention, and those are some very questionable hitboxes at certain times that really felt quite unfair. Even when hiding behind the solid objects, the enemies would still be able to hit me. Or for example, while moving platforms, the game would just want me to push me off them for no specific reason. Those kind of things really feel unfair and was really annoying. But the final question, should you buy the Company Man? Now I'm going to go with yes because it's a super fun game with a great concept and some of the best looking animations in a recent 2D platformer. But the questionable hitboxes, lack of replayability, and just very uninnovating level design makes me recommend to buy it on sale first. But that's what I thought of the Company Man. Just let me know what you think in the comments down below. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.